What up, people? Alex here from Pike's Wine and Liquor in our new warehouse behind us. I wanted to just quickly share with you what I think you have to do right now, today, in order to continue growing your liquor store business. Now, coronavirus is kind of shaking things up a little bit, and everybody is reacting a little bit differently, but what everybody who is doing well right now is doing the same is delivery and online. You have to have your liquor store online today. You can't wait, don't even wait a week. You got to get on today. You got to start doing deliveries, and I would suggest also looking into shipping if it's something that you're allowed to do. We do ship, we do delivery. At this point, it's the middle of 2020, July 2020, and we're at this point doing about as much business online as we are doing in store. So you can think about that for a sec. That basically means we have our liquor store physically, and then we also have our online store that is doing just as much business as our liquor store. And we weren't even online a few months ago. Well, we were online, but we weren't taking it seriously up until a couple of months ago. So a lot of you might be thinking, is it too late? I see Total Winer's already online. Alex is already online. My competitors are online. No, it is not too late. When it's going to be too late? It's going to be too late in a couple of years, right? Maybe even in a few months, unless you're like super focused on. Maybe you're just like a specialty mezcal store or a whiskey store or something, or you really have something that's awesome for your customers. You're going to be forgotten about. You're going to go out of business if you're not online. So what do you need to do to get online? Basically, you need a POS system. Now, I know a lot of liquor store owners tend to like to hide their taxes and pay less on sales tax and even income tax than they really should be. So getting a POS system is going to kind of jumble that up for you. There's a learning curve. You are going to have to pay some more taxes if you are hiding taxes currently, which you should not be, but I am under the impression that the majority of small liquor store owners definitely do hide a substantial amount of their taxes. And the reason that you can't hide the taxes, or at least it's not a very good idea to, is that everything is digital, right? And it's not just a book on your desk anymore. And you can't hide the cash. The cash you can do whatever you want with. Of course, you should pay tax on it, but everything that you sell online or even through your POS is just basically leaving a digital footprint or whatever you call it, and that is traceable. So when shit hits the fan and the IRS is coming and knocking on your door and asking, for your POS records and all that, you have to, there aren't too many options to hide from that, and to kind of save your ass there. So that is that. Now, as far as being online, if you're not online already, you don't understand that it's not that difficult. Especially, we use City Hive. I suggest starting with City Hive as well. They're very easy to set up with. They'll literally give you like an account manager or whatever, somebody who will guide you through and explain to you what to do and everything. They'll do the credit card processing for you, and they make delivery and shipping, possible, as long as you have a POS system. And then, but once you get online, you getting online is not going to just double your business like it did for us. We had to work really hard for it, and by work I mean advertising. You're going to be getting a lot more phone calls. You got to pick up those phone calls and remain polite, courteous, helpful to customers. A lot of these people, they'll call in just to see what time you close. What are the delivery? Do you have a delivery minimum? Where's the driver? Mix up with orders. There's a whole little set of new problems that will come in, but you have to consider that you are setting yourself up for doubling your revenue, possibly tripling your revenue, as well as you won't be going out of business if you're online. And I'm not here to scare anybody into getting online. I believe it to be very true that if you are not online by the end of 2020, you're screwed as far as liquor store business goes. Because everybody else who is getting online now, starting to learn what it takes to pick up the phone calls, seeing if they need to hire a full-time driver, if they need to hire more help, whatever it is, they're going to have a head start. You'll have a head start. Start today. There's still, the vast majority of liquor store owners are not online. I'm not sure what the statistics are exactly, but I guarantee you that the vast majority of the liquor stores that are in my area are definitely not online. They haven't been online, and I just, not that I feel bad for them, I guess they're my competition, but I just don't understand. If you're planning to be in business, you have to get online. Okay, so that's that. What else can I touch on here? So those were the basics of it. There's a lot of laws, there's a lot of different regulations. There's a big learning curve, like I said, but it's not that difficult. I did it myself. You can do it yourself. If I were to do it all over again, I would probably just omit a few things. And honestly, I would have liked to have just paid somebody to be able to explain to me, like, okay, how can I set up shipping? How can I set up delivery? What can I expect? So maybe that's why I'm making these videos. I'm not really sure why I make these videos, but I'm sure that if you are considering going online and you watch this, you can leave a comment, ask me anything you want. I've been considering actually even offering like a paid type of deal where, if you're really serious, if you have questions, you could probably, I'll have to set up something where, you can pay some amount of money to get on the phone with me, and I can go through your problems with you and hopefully help you figure some stuff out. Because I've been starting to get some phone calls. Actually, a couple of people have visited me in the store, so that's pretty cool. But I do imagine it's getting a little bit more frequent, where I'm getting more and more emails and more phone calls. So as to save my own time, I'd rather get paid to speak to somebody rather than just any time of day. Somebody can call the store and ask if I'm in there, or stuff like that. So if you guys do have any questions, or girls, please let me know what else I should make a video about next. This is my warehouse now. It's about 10 minutes away from my store. It's pretty expensive. I'm paying like $5,500 a month. Here, I'll show you guys real quick what's in here. It's pretty basic right now. We just put in the shelves. We're getting one of those machines that can lift up the pallets, and we'll take it from there. And what we're actually going to be doing in here is also, I'm going to be moving our shipping to be going out of here, and hopefully we will also be able to do our deliveries out of here as well, because we do have a small store. Our store is 1,200 square feet with a 1,200 square foot basement as well. So it is kind of tiny, kind of cramped in there, especially we're doing more and more shipping and more deliveries. So what our plan is to kind of separate the stores. They will be the same liquor license, same business, same people, but the liquor store will be focused on serving customers and upselling customers to the products we want to buy, whereas the warehouse is serving as a warehouse, also as a shipping fulfillment center, so that we could physically store our boxes here and also do the physical packing here. And then if everything goes well, we will also probably start doing deliveries from here, going out of from here to directly to customers, so that we could remove that whole process from the store as well, because we do have that tight space. So even the parking lot, having our drivers pull up, and we also use DoorDash for companies like Uber and not Uber, Minibar and Drizzly. So we use DoorDash, and so we have a lot of drivers pulling up. So by removing the delivery from there as well, we would have more space over there, and more convenience for our customers. And that's what it's all about. If you're going to stay in business, if you're going to go online, it really boils down to what are you doing? What's your plan? Your plan should be to make money and to satisfy your customers, so that, at the end of the day, you can feel good about yourself. You're not here to rip anybody off. You're not here to make a quick 100,000 and exit the business. This is kind of business where it takes a few years to get rolling, but once you can get it rolling, you can do it opens a lot of doors into your community, into other investment opportunities, staying ahead of the curve. There's a lot of stuff going on in the liquor industry. you could get involved in, like marijuana is becoming legal, I believe, in a lot of states. Also, liquor stores can already sell that kind of stuff. But whatever your situation is, you got to take a second and a minute or a month or whatever, and you have to figure out, why are you in business? You know, what are you trying to do? And whatever your answer is, I guarantee you getting online is going to help you get there. And if you are online, ask me some questions. Maybe you have some questions. I have a lot of questions. I wish somebody could answer them for me. But yeah, that's what YouTube's all about, I guess. So anyway, guys, thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.